today is the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. And while we are here, feminists are marching all over the world for a free Palestine, insisting that Palestine is a reproductive justice issue. It is a queer issue, an environmental justice issue, an indigenous issue, a class struggle issue, an anti-imperialist issue with all of its racist, patriarchal, and capitalist manifestations. Therefore, Palestine is a feminist issue. The last few weeks have shown how our bonds with comrades from the global south are louder and stronger than the patriarchal, imperial, and colonial violence imposed on us. We are here representing the Palestine feminist movement, and we will read you excerpts from the Feminist Manifesto by the Global Feminist Action for Palestine, Acción Global Feminista por Palestina.
اليوم هو اليوم الدولي للقضاء على العنف ضد المرأة، وبينما نحن هنا يتظاهر نسويات ونسويين في جميع أنحاء العالم من أجل فلسطين حرة، مع الإصرار على أن فلسطين قضية عدالة إنجابية وقضية كويرية وقضية عدالة مناخية وقضية صراع السكان الأصليين وقضية الصراع الطبقي وقضية معاداة الإمبريالية وكل تجلياتها العنصرية والذكورية والرأسمالية. ولذلك فإن فلسطين قضية نسوية. لقد أظهرت الأسابيع القليلة الماضية أن روابطنا مع رفاقنا من الجنوب العالمي أعلى وأقوى من العنف الأبوي والإمبريالي والاستعماري المفروض علينا. نحن هنا لنمثل الحركة النسوية لتحرير فلسطين، وهي حركة انبثقت من الحاجة إلى إعلاء أصوات النسويات في الشارع العام النمساوي. وسنقرأ لكم الآن باللغة الإنجليزية مقتطفات من البيان النسوي الصادر عن النشاط النسوي العالمي من أجل فلسطين، أكسيون جلوبال فيمينيستا بور بالستينا. Palestine is suffering an unprecedented genocide committed by the Zionist state of Israel in complicity with the global north, the United States and European powers. Its main victims are Palestinian women and children. This genocide is the result of a policy of expansion and apartheid against the Palestinian people perpetrated over 75 years. This policy of occupation and extermination has intensified patriarchal and racial oppression. In the face of which Palestinian women and feminists resist and struggle to assert life and freedom, revealing the brutal connection between colonial, patriarchal, and capitalist domination. Furthermore, this Israeli policy of colonization and expansion has crossed the border of Palestine. It threatens the territories of Abi Ayala through the massive sale of weapons of war that are used against protesters throughout Latin America and through the establishment of companies such as the Israeli national company Mekorot that destroy our ecosystem and dispossess us of our territories. We will not remain silent while life is destroyed before our eyes. The feminist struggle of the global south stands up in its defense and against all form of oppression. We are women, feminists, and descendants from the global south who have also suffered the consequences of colonization, imperialism, and of the powerful network of the capitalist system at the hands of the global north and the United States on our bodies and on our territories. It is no coincidence that the European states that sponsor the extermination in Gaza today have been endorsing the systematic genocide of thousands of migrants from the global south who, as a consequence of criminal imperialist policies, cross to European shores. Since 2014, more than 28,000 people have lost their lives in the Mediterranean Sea. Moreover, the migration policy of the US is built on the most dangerous land migration route in the world. In the face of this, we say loud, we say clear, migrant lives matter, Palestinian lives matter!
Israel presents itself as the only democracy in the Middle East and allegedly promotes policies that support women's rights and sexual and gender diversity. However, while Israel sanitizes its image with our struggles and desires, it murders Palestinian women, dissidents, and children, and reinforces patriarchal oppression throughout the territories of occupied Palestine. The resistance of Palestinian women is directed against patriarchal oppression, both inside and outside Palestine. However, in the face of the Israeli expansionist colonization policy, this struggle against patriarchy is also against the brutality of colonialism and occupation, because the affirmation of the life and freedom of women, lesbians, trans, and non-binary people is also the struggle against all violence and domination. We are against the logic of state terrorism and its manifestations, which, like the patriarchal system, are based on the domination and extermination of people. The ethnocide that Israel is committing not only threatens the Palestinian people, it is a war against humanity as a whole. Israel's actions threatens the prospects of transformation towards a society free of violence. Our bodies preserve the memories, knowledge, and pain of our peoples and resist the politics of oblivion that are fostered by colonial capitalism and patriarchy. The Zionist state of Israel, which has displaced millions of people, wants to erase the past, present, and future of the land while blurring the very boundaries of humanity. However, we, women, lesbians, trans, and non-binary people, feminists of the global south and anti-capitalists, defend life, its memory, and its future. We will not allow Gaza to be the image of a future of the poor, the racialized, oppressed, exploited, and colonized people of the world. With this manifesto, we declare that Palestinian women, children, and dissidents are not alone. They are supported by feminists from the global south. We are ready to continue speaking out across borders and defending life against massacre. The Palestinian cause is a feminist cause. From Abya Yala to Palestine, feminist resistance. Cease fire now. Stop the occupation.
القضية الفلسطينية قضية نسوية من أبيا يالا إلى فلسطين لا وجود لوطن حر إلا بنساء حرة طالعات في فلسطين.
Free Palestine!